Hey guys, welcome back to House of Prep. I'm doing this video at a different angle. You see right there, I have a hummingbird feeder we put out literally just a few weeks ago, and they found it. And they've been hitting it pretty hard with me coming out here. Some of them were like right up in my face and like, oh, I don't like this guy and I'm out of here. So we'll talk about some food, but just wanted to warn you if I stop midstream just to kind of, hey, look, hummingbirds. You'll see them with that white sky background. You'll see the little black dots with me talking and stuff too. I don't know if that'll scare them off, but we'll see. So, hey, I just wanted to touch base with you. I know we have a Thursday video coming up, but I just wanted to talk about reminding you to keep stocking up on things that you know, because you've seen it, that will clear the shelves in a hurry. Look, I don't care if you're a new prepper, intermediate prepper, expert prepper. There's are certain things that you like to get. Oh, hummingbird alert right there. See it? I guess you guys can see it as good as I can on the screen. He's going to town. Wish it was a little closer. But yeah, they're so cool. I could sit out on the rocking chairs out here and watch them forever. So we'll just enjoy that as a sideshow. They'll be more important than me. So, but there's certain things that you'd like to get from the store, as you saw a year ago, and that's why I've been telling my wife, hey, look, let's just go ahead and let's just keep going, keep stocking a few things. Let's don't get to the point where we feel like we have to go to the store when an event happens, right? So the first thing that comes to mind is this bad boy, right? So the toilet paper, and you know what I'm talking about. And look, it's big, it's bulky. They can only stock so many. I mean, you can only fit so many of these on a pallet coming into a grocery store when they deliver them, right? It's not like they're bringing in giant, thousands of cans of green beans. One pack of toilet paper isn't the same as green beans. Okay, it's going to take up a lot more space on the truck. So they run out quicker, right? I mean, they try to stack them up on those scaffolding type racks, right? They do the best they can. But once these people start buying them up, they're gone very quick. They're big, they're bulky. Sometimes you can have a hard time finding storage for them. Am I right? Sometimes, yeah. So, like, I found a little cubbyhole niche up in our bonus room. I've talked about the bonus room before. I have an extra shelf in our closet to keep the immediate stuff there. But finding an extra spot that's clean, that you don't have to worry about rodents or bugs or stuff getting into your stash, finding somewhere that you can go ahead and store some extras of that. Make sure you have plenty of that. Don't let yourself get to the point where you're going to be chasing people. I've told the story before. I remember my wife and I were grocery shopping during the last year's chaos, and we had gotten a big old pack of toilet paper. There's only like 2 in the entire store, and we were heading out into our car, and there's another hummingbird. So we were heading out to our car, and somebody else that was going to their car looked, and they said, oh man, I just got out of that store and we're out of toilet paper totally. And I'm just like, so people watch your grocery cart, so be careful. Try to keep everything covered the best you can. If they fit in the bags, do the best you can, because when people start getting desperate, they start getting edgy and itchy, and you can kind of see it. They're watching you, they're watching what you're buying, they're wishing they had what you had. Okay, does that sound familiar? That's at a small scale. Could you imagine if it was escalated to there's no food and people are starving and they see that you have it? So you see where I'm headed with that part. So just food for thought there. Another big bulky item. Like, give me a second here. You just watch the hummingbird. Water, case of water. So that's not necessarily your long-term water solution, right? You have your life straws, you've got your water filters, you have your water catchment systems, you have the creek outside, you've got the river out back, you got the lake down the road. So the list can go on and on and on about water catchment and all that stuff, and resource, having extra water stored up in, 6 gallon jugs. You can say, hey, Jerry, I got a pool out back, there's another 40,000 gallons of water that we could use back there for flushing our toilets. Or we've got the Bob, for one of our bathtubs, there's another 40, 50, 60, whatever those are, 140 gallons. I mean, it holds a lot of water. So let's throw numbers off my head. But so what we do drink, though, on a week-to-week basis, and we're running out of the house, you want something for the car, and just it's a quick grab, and it's your cases of water. Obviously, a lot of people do that because they're always out of water every time we go. This case that I just showed you, my wife had ran to the store to get something, I think, Monday night, and I said, hey, you know what? While you're there, if you don't mind, I got flies on here, forget the hummingbirds. So while you're there, go ahead and get a case of water, because it just seems like every time we go, when we're wanting to get an extra, because we rotate and we try to keep a backup stock of waters and things, but that's just one thing. So that I do recall, like if you like lunch meat, okay, just different lunch meats, whatever it is, Hillshire Farms, you get the generic brand, whatever your type of lunch meats are, those were wiped out. I know people get them for their kids, for lunches. Again, they're just quick for some bread, and throw some of this on there. They don't take up a lot of space in your fridge or cooler with ice if you run out of power. So there's just a lot of use for them, and you just know that they're being bought up. So again, just kind of stay ahead on those a little bit. Your cleaning supplies. You saw it, okay? We were all there. You know what I'm talking about. The cleaning supplies were gone. There's another one. Oh, see, they see me over here moving around and talking and stuff, and then it's like, I don't know this guy. Even though, hey, I'm the one who fed him, right? Man, no respect. So I'll have to start training him, get him to land on my shoulder while I'm doing videos. That'd be pretty sweet. So, but you know what I'm saying. We can sit here all day and list items that we struggled with getting, and we know that, okay? So developing an emergency stash of things, having something, look, we preach it all the time. We talk about it in different ways. I'll give you the illustrations in the color red. We'll do them in the color blue. I'll tell you to prep with hummingbirds in the background, with beautiful lights in the background. What do we have to do? What do I need to juggle? I'll juggle some eggs next week to try to get your attention. That, hey, maybe we need to start prepping. We can tell you forward. We can tell you backward. I can hold my breath until we tell you. There's just so many people right now that are saying, hey, just get some backups of stuff. Get prepared, because you know what happened. You saw the stores empty out. You saw the trucks not being able to keep up, or not enough drivers. I mean, we've seen all that. So why wait till the last minute, like so many people do? And now you're forced to wait in lines, and you're forced to go and be empty-handed, because you're like, man, I should have got it when House of Prep told me to, right? When Jerry was telling me about it, I should have went out and got it. So look, I know we still have some newer preppers, and don't get discouraged. Don't, and for those that have been doing this a long time, I do throw some humor, okay? I try to be light. I try to, make it maybe more palatable to some people. It doesn't take away the necessity for it, right? It doesn't take the seriousness that our food supplies, our stocking, just the pure plastics, material that things are made out of. It doesn't change the fact that there are some issues out there. We talk about many times stackable events. It takes one event, okay, we can see some problems. Maybe not, shelves not stocked quite as full as they used to be. Maybe another event happens. Okay, well now, some of the main products aren't on the shelves. They've replaced them with other things. But you start getting stackable events and things, and pretty soon everybody's buying what's left, and there's just nothing there to depend on, right? So I hope you guys are having a great week. I'm still doing the Thursday video, so I hope you guys will tune in on Thursday. Those are a lot of fun. This is just as a reminder, when emergencies happen, it's nice to have some emergency backups, right? That's kind of why we do this. So, but you guys take care. Hope you enjoyed seeing a couple of the hummingbirds, and I'll talk to you guys later.